let me fix mechs?
I am not here. I'm a figment of your imagination.
I was
Boom.
the Minimax.
And we're here.
Oh.
Yo,
What is up, people of the
what
internet?
is going on?
We are here, as always,
I need
on
to comb my
Mondays.
beard.
Now.
Where's my beard comb? I didn't bring it. Fuck.
My beard looks so much better than yours.
I didn't comb mine. And that fancy new beard my girlfriend got me. That's a new comb. Did I say beard?
Yeah,
I don't remember what I said.
fancy new beard your girlfriend got you. That's nice.
Comb. I meant comb.
Yeah. Let's hop straight into some bullshit, dude. I'm ready.
Oh,
I am
know where I
ready
would
today.
start.
Okay, I'll let you take lead then. Go ahead.
Joe Biden is a white nationalist.
White supremacist, racist, sexist.
Yep. Hey, you can't be mad at me because I'm playing by the rules that you guys set up 4 years ago. So you can't be mad.
Yeah, exactly. So
a white nationalist says, I want to vote for Joe Biden. Joe Biden equals white nationalist.
Yep, exactly.
Pretty straightforward math, I would say.
What is that? Einstein's theory of relativity, right?
Yeah.
Like if I touch this phone and then you touch, if I touch this phone and then you touch this phone, we touched each other. Like
exactly. It's like when you're fucking a girl, you're actually fucking every dude she's ever fucked.
Okay, that's just gross.
Yep.
I don't even want to think about that.
Next time you're about to have sex with your girlfriend, be like, so what was your ex like? And then that's gonna kill you.
So speaking on that, what's his name? I saw a tweet talking about Logan Paul. Logan Paul's buddy on his podcast, right?
Yep.
He dates Lana Rhodes, right?
Who?
Lana Rhodes. She's Lana Rhodes, maybe if that's how you pronounce it. She's a porn star, right?
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
Yeah. Good old Google.
I'm gonna have to hand in my man card because how is there a porn star who I don't recognize? She's
a pretty popular one too.
Wait, well, how do you spell it?
Rhodes, RHOADES.
Wait, Rhodes? Oh, Rhodes. Yeah, Rhodes. Okay, I'm gonna say. Maybe I know what she looks like by her face. Let's see. Or her ass. There's a lot of her. Oh wait, I do know who she is.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's dating her, right? And I saw some tweet and it was like, bro, like this dude is dating this porn star, and everybody tells him that he's like a legend for dating this porn star. But I couldn't date a girl that there's videos of her with 5 dudes online.
Well, see, that's my thing. Like, I've had this conversation with a lot of people before. I obviously am an American male. Pornography is like the great American pastime, if you ask me.
Exactly.
But that being said, I personally would not want to date a porn star.
Agreed.
Because I don't want to date a girl who is getting geeked down by 12 different dudes every day.
Yeah.
And that's
just you will never be able to please that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you want to do it, I'm not judging you if you want to do it. If you want to do it, have fun, my guy.
What about a stripper?
It would torture me. That's fine.
Stripper depends. Stripper depends.
Look, I'll put it this way. If my girlfriend wanted to start an OnlyFans, I'd be fine. As long as she's not, like, inviting other dudes.
Yeah.
That's my rule.
What if she wanted you on it?
I wouldn't be a fan, but if she's like, I'm doing this, I'm like...
I am putting this together right now. We are getting an OnlyFans with Biscuit on it.
I was saying I would, but I'm gonna tell her I don't think anybody wants to look at my fat ass.
So. Dude, legit, dude. Like I legit feel like I can make an OnlyFans of my feet and make bank. Honestly, if I'm being
completely honest. Can't rate himself too highly.
Like, yeah, the internet.
I have really good uniform feet. Is the thing. Like, I don't have awkward long toes. Like, you know, some people have really long toes. You know.
Go be a foot model, but go be a foot model. Go to like who is it like Nike or something. Go sell their slides.
And you can do that too.
But yeah, I couldn't date a porn star. Stripper is again. It depends. It's still kind of weird.
Honestly, I don't care about that because she'd probably be making more than me at that point.
I mean, yeah.
So,
yeah.
I mean, if she's hot and good at her job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
As long as she's not trying to be a hooker on the side to make more money, I'm good.
Yo, Scuba,
How would we do?
Scuba, you would subscribe to Biscuit's OnlyFans.
I'll sell feet pics. You ain't gonna like them, but I sell them.
Like I said, yo, $10, I'll send you a foot pic. Anytime, any day. That's always open. Hit me on Twitter, okay?
Bro, I was scrolling through used cars on Facebook, and I just randomly see a picture of feet. I was like, why is this in the car section? So I clicked on it, and it's just like, we'll sell pictures of my feet for $20 each. I'm like, it's in the car section.
You know he's probably got some buys there though. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, definitely does.
Yeah, that fucking that's a weird start to the stream, but it's a fun one.
We have fun. We have fun out here. Is what we do.
We do. Next, I want to.
No topic is off limits. Fuck YouTube's demonetization. We say whatever the fuck we want.
That's why we're uncensored.
Yeah. Oh, well, I guess speaking of which, Leafy.
Yeah. Speaking of the well, not really demonetization.
Space Goat. Hold on. Space Goat. Hello, I am young man from Nigeria.
I love this stream.
Well, everything's going okay there in Nigeria.
Yeah, we're glad you enjoy watching us from Nigeria.
Are you a rich prince and you want to send me millions of dollars?
Hey, I'd be down. I'll send you free pick if you send me millions of dollars. I'm just saying.
I already subbed to Biscuit. Next month will be 3 years. Scuba Steve is the most diehard supporter I ever had on the Biscuit channel. I gotta get back to streaming just for him.
I don't know. You gotta look at me. I'm just kidding.
I'm not.
Scuba be killing shit.
Here's what I'm saying. Scuba is the most consistent.
Oh yeah, 100%.
He's never broken his membership since the second my channel got approved for it. You know
Legend.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Legend.
Leafy.
So yeah, Leafy got Dr. disrespected. Got just banned out of nowhere. Fucking pieced out. You know?
I think the reason that everybody seems to say is it's the Pokemon thing.
A lot of people are saying it's H3 helped push it through.
Oh.
Because
yeah, right. But
he
it's
was
because
celebrating
Pokemon is what I'm saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because he threw her name in those titles. From what I understand, I haven't watched anything that Leafy's done since he's come back.
Yeah. I've watched a video here. They're not the same. It's not the same content he used to make.
Back in the day. I watched 1 or 2 videos of his when he was still coming up, and that was it.
Yeah.
But from what I understand, he it's to the point where sometimes he'll just clickbait her name because he knows people want to watch it.
Yeah.
Because he's probably gonna be talking shit about her. I think whatever. No, free speech is free speech, but
so what I've seen is I actually did watch a couple of Leafy's videos when he came back. He's not actually doing what he used to do, where he would just shit on people the whole video, right? It's literally just really weird videos. But what happens is Leafy's fan base is super fucking toxic. I'm not even
very toxic.
Oh yeah,
but so what would happen is he would post a video with Pokemon's name in it, right? And then his fan base would go over and fuck with Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it got to the point where they banned him because of that. But you can't attribute somebody's fan base to them.
Yeah,
that's what I always say.
You control what the people who watch you do.
TOS. Is it YouTube's TOS that they can ban people due to their
No, I don't think so.
Yo, what is up, Chinese man?
Roland.
Tonghua. Yeah, I personally don't think he should have been banned, you know? He makes edgy content, sure, but
the way I see it, and I know, especially fucking blue checkmark Twitter is going to call me a piece of shit. But the way I see it is, if you're not inciting violence, you should be able to say whatever the fuck you want on the internet. Again, private company and all that stuff, but I don't know, man.
Yeah, again,
the YouTube argument has always been really hard for me because yes, it is a private company, and I do believe in the rights of private citizens, very much so.
Yeah,
but it's
gotten to the point where it's almost a public space, like being on a city street.
YouTube things like YouTube and Twitter and Facebook. Facebook, not much. Even I stopped really using my Facebook.
Yeah.
But social media in general has become so ubiquitous.
Yeah.
That removing people from these services is
communities.
It's like blocking their access to the public square.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. It's like you trying to go to the park because you told a bunch of people you want to talk to them there, but there's a guy outside and goes, "Nope, we don't like your opinions. You're not allowed to walk in." And that's kind of what it's like now.
Yeah, exactly. So
you there's give and take. It's rough. It is rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tricky spot. A tough situation to try and put any kind of like control over, you know?
Yeah.
Because as soon as the government tries to do something like that, where like you can't ban people for this, well, they're gonna come back and say we're a private business.
Yeah. As long as you're like, as much as we don't like it, they're a private business. They can do
what's going on? Allegedly, Leafy got banned for harassing Pokemon. But it's really up in the air because they're not really talking about it.
Yo, what the fuck is going on with the goddamn... We have literal Nazis. Or not Nazis. ISIS members.
Nazis.
Wait,
no. Roland was Chinese like 2 messages ago.
Yeah, what the fuck happened, guys? Are you guys okay? Do you need
Roland
help? Look, now because of you fucks, me, Biscuit, and Mex are all on a list. Thanks.
Wait.
Yeah, I was just about to do it, Max.
Yeah. Let's see.
All right, Google.com. Google Translate.
Let's see.
It's probably going to be something
Yeah,
you can't
you know what
say
I'm
on
about to
stream.
do? I'm about to mod.
Is Scuba modded? Yeah.
In Arabic, he goes, "You are now the target of the Chinese censors. Please stop this kind of free labor demonstration."
Okay, wait. They might just be memeing. Okay.
Yeah, they are memeing. They are.
I don't
memeing.
care. Yeah, they can say I don't care.
What does the Chinese one though say? I got to see this one.
Let me.
The Chinese, they both say the same thing. They both say the same thing.
What? No, but there's more. There's like a bunch of them.
Scuba, what'd you?
This one says Osama bin Laden.
It does.
Yeah.
Osama bin Laden.
Scuba timed him out.
Yeah. All right.
Good
all
work,
good.
Scuba. Good work, Scuba. What the fuck happened?
Like I said, the one thing I was worrying about was them saying something in a foreign language that we're not allowed to read. This has a cock that has survived. What?
Just get me have both froze.
Oh no, we froze on the stream.
You're frozen. Wait, are you?
Oh yeah, we're frozen on your end. There we go. I'm moving again. Max is not.
Max is not. Let me fucking this bullshit, dude.
Well, I got to admit,
you're moving again.
I'm having fun so far.
Yeah, me too. What the fuck, dude?
All right.
We're good. Yeah, we're good.
We're good.
So yeah, to answer what Sean was saying, he got banned because allegedly he was harassing Pokemon because he made a lot of videos with their name in the title, and you know his fans were going over there and giving their shit. And like I said, I don't think one of the big things when I first got into like political YouTube, and this is going back to like 2014 when I really first started discovering like what happened.
I probably just fucked up both your webcams in the chat.
We're still up though, right? Everybody can hear me.
Yes.
Carissa, what's going on? No booze this evening, but I have coffee.
We're back.
Going back to 2014 when I was first getting into political YouTube, that was one of the first arguments I saw pop up. Because here's what, when it first started, like I was watching people like Teal Deer, who Teal Deer still exists, but I was watching him when he was like nobody back in 2014.
Yeah.
People like him, people like Bearing back in there. I haven't watched a lot of these people in a very long time, but the point is, when these channels first popped up, the big like their bread and butter was finding opinions on YouTube that they disagreed with, and then picking them apart and explaining why they disagree with them and why they think they're wrong.
Wait a second, time out. K, Mex is the only midget here, okay? Me and Biscuit are average height.
I'm 5'5".
We Italians aren't a very stout people.
Electo Insigne.
So that's true. That's true. Some of us are.
I'm telling that, dude.
So yeah, like I was saying, one of the first I noticed this argument early on because what would happen is because these channels were searching out other channels that were talking about politics. Like I said, most of the time it was just like some idiot in their bedroom, right?
Yeah.
That was just like communism. But so what would happen is there was no part in the video of the guy who was responding where he would be like, you should go to this person's channel and you should tell them what a jackass they are, right?
Yeah.
No, it was just people would go, and even I was guilty of it for a while, and I don't even think it's that bad of a thing to do. I think it depends on what you're saying in the comment section. But I would do it a lot too, where I would see somebody and I thought they would say something so fucking dumb that I would have to go over, and I didn't want to give them a view, but I'd have to go over to the comment section and I'd be like, you really need to fucking read a book because you have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And then, again, this is going back to 2014. So that's when I first seen these arguments because that would start happening. And then, left-wing YouTube started seeing that and were like, well, they just do this because they're leading harassment campaigns. And that's what led into the whole Miley Yiannopoulos thing later on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
But so it's been an argument for a very, very long time on YouTube where it's like, if you want to talk shit about somebody on the internet, then it's your fault when somebody who watches you goes and talks shit too.
Yeah.
I forgot Milo was a thing. I haven't even heard of that dude.
Yeah, he's on uncensored.tv now. You guys you're gonna pay to go to that website.
I haven't heard from that dude in
Fuck
ages.
paywalls.
Yeah, it is what it is. You can't make money on YouTube anymore if you're even remotely conservative. So
we're not making any money here. That's for sure. That's for damn
We could
sure.
blow up tomorrow and have 1 million views. We still wouldn't make a penny.
Right. That's interesting. Kay's on her 3rd degree. Dang, way to show us all up.
What are you studying? Okay.
Congrats, Carrie. Carissa. Did you read about what happened to me on Discord Biscuit, Sean? No, I didn't.
I don't know what happened. Yeah. So Leafy shouldn't be banned. Is my consensus.
No, and one of the guys in the retro gaming sphere on YouTube that used to like Kadikarus,
I
no longer like because he put out this big fucking tweet where it's like, Leafy doesn't belong here. If you think it was bad that he got banned, you're fucking stupid. I'm paraphrasing. But
I don't like, regardless of your opinion on Leafy, did he deserve to get banned? No.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You don't have to enjoy what he says. There's no reason to fucking ban him.
What they really just need to add on YouTube is a block button so you don't see somebody else's content. Right?
Yeah.
Well, they wouldn't like that because then they're just gonna blame the people in the comments on that person anyway. So
I mean,
you know what I mean? Masters in Human Services. Good for you, Carissa.
But
yeah, Scuba Steve has been keeping me updated on that house. Very cool shit, bro. Go for your realtor's license. Good shit.
Moving on to the next topic. It's in the title. Twitter was on a rampage. What was it, yesterday? Or was it the day before? About thinking it's Nazi Germany.
I'm saying I'm so glad I deleted Twitter. So happy.
Twitter was going crazy saying the U.S. is basically Nazi Germany.
I didn't see that. Like, what was I doing yesterday?
Yeah, wait.
I was at my friend's house. That's probably why I didn't see it.
Pull up Twitter and then just type in Nazi. Just type in the letter N and it pops up Nazi Germany. Right? This was trending #1 all day.
Yeah, yesterday. Nazi Germany. You're right. I didn't even notice it yesterday. This went right over my head.
Yeah. So.
Oh, Jamel Hill said it. That's why the U.S. was nearly as bad as Nazi Germany after reading book on systemic oppression of black people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I got into an actual argument with a real person, and they said that Nazi Germany was based off of the Jim Crow laws, which even they thought were too harsh. Bitch, they killed 6 million Jews, and you're saying they think Jim Crow laws are too harsh?
Okay, hold on. Jim Crow laws were terrible.
Yes.
Before I go any further.
Yes.
But
in comparison to Nazi Germany,
America did not nearly eradicate black people.
Exactly.
So never get that confused ever again.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. No, Scooby, you're not bothering me with that at all. I enjoy seeing it, actually. Keeps me goal oriented. You know what I'm talking about? We didn't talk about the Wisconsin thing yet. We're getting to it, Carissa. But so is that was the gist of the whole thing, right?
Yeah. So yeah, basically everybody was saying that the U.S. is Nazi Germany and Trump is Hitler and all that bullshit.
I mean, always. Always.
It's just it's crazy to me that these people live in such a bubble that everybody around them thinks the exact same way, and they are think that they're the most oppressed people to ever have existed. They literally think in their heads, this is the worst thing that must have ever happened to a person.
Yeah, because they're told this from everybody around them. Well, you are a victim, and this country is designed to keep you that way. And it's a fucking lie. It's such a bullshit lie. Listen, do bad things happen to people? Yes. Do bad things happen to people that sometimes are the result of racism? Yes. Should those people go to jail and be prosecuted to the full extent of the law?
Yes.
Yes. But that doesn't mean there's anything stopping you from living your life.
Yes. Exactly. So
if all this systemic racism bullshit was as bad as you say it is, we never would have had Barack Obama. I don't care what you tell me. I will say it till I die. We never would have had Barack Obama.
Yep.
We would not have black rappers. We would not have the motherfucking NBA.
Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly.
So don't give me that shit.
Yeah.
Don't give me that shit.
Yeah, people blow things so far out of fucking proportion that it's actually... I'm just scrolling through this to see if I can find some dumb shit, because I
yeah, exactly, Carissa. They tattooed Jews and made them identify themselves. Exactly.
Exactly.
So you can't tell me that the Trump is Hitler and America is Nazi Germany thing has been happening since Trump started running. Everybody knows it's fucking stupid. Yeah, it's like comparing apples to sandwiches. It's so fucking stupid. Listen, if you want to argue with me and bicker about how bad systemic oppression is in this country or whatever, I'll have that argument with you. That's fine. If you want, I'm totally open to being proven wrong. I'm cool. But don't sit here and tell me this is Nazi Germany. So, you're a retard if that's what you're trying to tell me.
So Chip Franklin, I don't know who he is, but he's verified on Twitter, right?
Yeah.
He tweeted out and he was like, the right is flipping their shit over the comparison of the U.S. being similar to Nazi Germany. Let's prove a point. Name something in common with the U.S. now and early Nazi Germany, and then pass it on. And
here we go.
Yeah, let me just let me find it real quick. Before setting their sights on the Jews, Nazi Germany did a practice Holocaust on an African country. Same way British colonists. I don't see how that's anything similar to what the U.S. is doing. No, here's the one that I found.
No. They're trying to equate the what they see as like the epidemic of cops killing black people. They're trying to say that's what it seems to me. They're trying to say like that's the practice Holocaust or whatever.
Yep.
The practice genocide that we're getting ready to enact on all the blacks. Okay. Okay.
So, like, somebody said, just did it, but I'll do it again. Germany had rampant unemployment. USA now has rampant unemployment. First off, that's because of COVID, not because of Trump. Unemployment was at all-time lows before that, so you're wrong.
Yeah,
Germany,
bro,
economy tatters after World War I. USA
2019,
after
for me,
COVID.
like, job-wise, was like a personal best year. I was working my dick off in 2019.
Yeah.
So you can't tell me there was a bad economy. I did not have enough hours in the day to do all the jobs that I wanted to do.
Okay, here's something dumb. One of the posts, this chick says,
"Yo, what's up, Ron?"
From the Holocaust Museum, early warning signs of fascism, controlled mass media. Who's controlling the mass media here? Not Trump. That's sure.
Come on, bro.
Exactly.
Come on, bro.
Exactly.
I'm just like, what?
Oh wait, here's a great one. Here's a screenshot. Adolf, it's a picture of Adolf Hitler and it's a picture of Trump, and then it has a bunch of things under it. I only read the first one. First one says used racism to rise to power, and it's like the same on both sides. First off, Trump did not use racism to rise to power.
The classics.
How you think that? I would like you to explain in what way he used racism to rise to power.
You know what they're gonna tell you, right?
Oh, whoa. We have
a
Mexican here. We have a Mexican here.
He called Mexicans rapists. He called Mexicans rapists, didn't he? Isn't that what he did?
Yeah. Only MI13. Was it M13? MI13?
MS-13. Yeah.
MI13. Yeah. Most of them, a lot of them were. Shut your mouth. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
People who get smuggled across the border illegally, when they're women, they
get raped.
The price of admission is rape.
Like, there's stories of mothers sending their 13, 12, 11-year-old daughters with birth control pills across the border because they know they're going to get. Yes, fucking exactly. You want us to help these? They're called coyotes. The people who help Sherpa people. They're called coyotes. You want to help these coyotes by making it easier to cross the border with these people who they will rape.
Yeah, 100%. No. Yeah, they just want to let anybody and everybody come into the U.S.
You notice you never hear the crazy.
You know why so many people want to come to the U.S.? Because it's so much better than anywhere else. That's why. And you can't just have open borders and have these trash-ass people coming in killing and all that shit. Dude, it's not going to fucking happen. There's no fucking way.
Here's the funny thing. Because they think, like, the whole world is just going to agree.
They think it's going to be kumbaya and everybody's going to dance together and make food.
Do you think Mexico was just going to let me in anytime I want? Like, just to stay there? No. I know I can drive in to visit. I'm not saying that.
Literally, like, a few months ago, and I think a month ago as well, Mexico is not letting U.S. Citizens go to Mexico because of COVID.
Yeah.
Well, no, but even before that, look, if me and Biscuit just decided, we're going to drive to Mexico and live there now. We go there, you know what happens? We get picked up by their armed militia and then we get fucking shot in the back of the head and nobody ever hears from us again. Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So, and on our level, we just send you back. We don't fucking kill you. So, shut the fuck up.
They have been downplaying the Holocaust in recent years. It's disgusting. Why don't we talk about communism and China's social credit score they're trying to bring to the United States? I've been saying that it's because these people are communists, Chris. And I'm not saying every person who identifies as a liberal is a communist. I'm talking about the people who are actually screaming, we're Nazis now. We're not those people. The crazy.
Yes.
Speaking of China, let's talk about their actual concentration camps of people. What was it? Like a bunch of Muslim people.
The Uyghur Muslims. Yep. The Chinese Muslims. They kill these people and harvest their organs and hair in these concentration camps. That's what they do. They treat them like fucking animals.
Yep. Yeah.
Like a farm. And nobody gives a fuck that it's happening.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
we're
human
Nazi rights violations.
But we're Nazi Germany.
Yeah, totally.
You know?
Mm-hmm. You have actual concentration camps happening, but you don't care about that because you can't do anything about that, right? And
China good, America bad. Orange man
I don't want to go to war with China. I'm not trying to instigate a war with China.
I'm going to get us banned in China real quick. Orange man bad, Winnie the Pooh good. Okay? We're banned in China now, boys.
Yep. Like I said, I don't want to go to war with China. I'm just saying if you want to talk about actual human rights violations, you got to look at China.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I'm saying. The media is democratically controlled. Of course it is.
By keeping the borders open, they're approving of human trafficking. That's another huge problem. If you kept the borders
open... country besides America can you go there and say, I'm going to go there and get on welfare? No other country.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But, again, like I said, as Kay said, if there was open borders, you know how bad the human trafficking problem would get? It would get much, much worse.
You would, you wouldn't be able to track anything. The drug trade would get even worse.
Yeah.
And again, we as Americans, we can have that discussion of do you want to legalize drugs or whatever. We can bicker about that as long as we want. Because
I
it's not like the
agree
war
with
on drugs.
legalization of drugs.
It's
But,
not, yeah, like I said, it's not like the war on drugs being particularly fruitful, anyways.
yeah.
No.
So we can have again. That's an argument we can have all we want to. But if you let's argument's sake, you don't legalize all drugs, right?
Yeah.
But you decide, you know what, we're gonna have permanent open borders. What the fuck do you think is gonna happen?
Oh yeah, fucking cocaine, fucking
Come
meth,
on, man.
fucking all kinds of shit would be in here.
You know, speaking of China,
Loan
I know.
drugs.
Speaking of China, did you guys hear? Apparently, Kim Jong-un is in a coma, and his sister is going to take control of North Korea.
Oh.
Bro, she looks so much more evil than him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she looks
And
scary as hell.
I would still make her a single mom. Just saying.
He likes the sinister ones, Deej.
Oh,
What was that?
He likes the sinister ones.
Yeah,
I
he
do.
likes the
I do. She doesn't have a mustache
He's like
to twirl, but she gives you the evil eye.
He's like
Yeah.
CM Punk. He's like I like crazy. I like
Yep,
crazy.
I did crazy chicks. Yep.
Some case that I feel like he's been dead. I don't think he's dead. I mean, he
Well,
might
that's what
be
I'm saying.
dead.
He disappeared for a while, and then they said he was alive. So it's very possible. I think it's possible too. Who knows? Who knows?
Just googling Kim Jong-un right now. It's just all coma. He could die. He might
Sorry?
be dead. Everything is just that.
Yeah. Sorry to say, but masks are making it easier for trafficking and kidnapping us. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
100%.
Yeah, because you can tape somebody's mouth closed and then put a mask over them. You won't be able to tell.
Yeah. Exactly.
Also, you can't. It's much harder to tell who's who. Like if you're looking for a specific person and they're wearing a mask.
Yeah, it's like you look at something like when a kid gets abducted in Disneyland, right?
Yeah.
They immediately go to the security office and they check every camera, and they go to the last place that they know the kid was. Is like his mom was like, I left him here. They see him, and then they can see where he went. Right?
Yep.
If everybody's wearing a mask, you don't know if it's the kid or not.
Yep.
Lone, welcome to my internet at school.
Yeah,
That is what's wrong with my mic and camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Mini's bad quality.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Sad face.
It beat
Now
The
we'll do
mask thing,
next
no,
year.
Carissa. The mask thing is a whole separate argument to me. It's got so many things wrong with all this lockdown stuff.
It's
And you got
such a bad.
You got Joe Biden saying he wants to shut down the whole country. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
He's
Yeah,
not-
wait can we hop on that real quick? Joe Biden saying
Yeah.
he wants to shut down the whole country is such a fucking dumb idea.
He
Wait.
said, let's be fair. He said if scientists told him, right?
Yeah.
You know what he's gonna do. Let's say he wins. Argument say, you know what he's gonna do the second day he's in office, right? Well, I had a meeting and they told me we should shut the country down because it's unsafe. So
Yeah.
effective immediately, nobody's allowed to leave their house. You know that's what's gonna happen.
Jim Hester, don't you think it's weird that Leafy claims not to care about YouTube but cares that he got banned? Here's the thing. I don't think he cares about YouTube for money reasons. I'm sure that kid is smart.
No, he's fucking rich. He's fucking rich, yeah.
He probably has multiple income streams. He probably owns some real estate or some bullshit, you know?
But yeah, if he had even one person near him that had more than one brain cell, somebody told him buy a business, do something.
Yeah.
So he's not broke. He's not broke.
Yeah, I'm sure he's doing fine. But he probably came back to YouTube and was having fun and just doing it as a hobby to the point
I have
where
a feeling.
now he's
Yeah, I have a
probably
feeling
upset.
that once he stopped YouTube, he was so rich he had nothing to do.
Yeah.
For that whole time period where he was gone, he was probably just fucking hanging out in his mansion.
Oh, yeah.
And say what you want, eventually even that will get boring. So
Yeah, I mean, Keepstar tweeted, he was like, y'all want to make fun of Leafy's like video quality, but he made $4 million off a $60 mic.
that's
Like,
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I walked into Micro Center the other day. My buddy was buying a keyboard and a mouse.
Yeah.
As soon as I walked into Micro Center, they have a whole section that says content creator section. So you got those big, those big ring lights that everybody likes to use, so you can see
Yeah.
the ring light in your eye reflection,
Yeah.
and all these mics and monitors and desks and all this shit, so that you could be
Yeah.
like a content creator. And I
Yeah.
was talking to my bro. I'm like, this shit pisses me off because you don't need any of this.
No.
You need like a fucking $60 webcam.
I got a mic,
And-
I got a
and-
webcam,
and a mic.
and I got a light. Like, it just
I got a
That's it.
free webcam. I got a free
That's
one.
it. You don't
Yeah,
need to
he has
spend
webcam
thousands
from
of
me.
dollars.
Yeah, I
And
got.
they turned it in. They turned it. I mean, credit where credit is due. Capitalism. They turned it into a market, right?
Yep.
So they're making their money. It's just like it pisses me off that people buy into that. I'm sure there's those idiots out there that are like, well, I want to start a Twitch channel, and then they go to Micro Center and open up a credit card and buy like fucking $5,000 worth of shit that they don't need.
No matter how much good stuff you have, if your channel is dead and you're a boring person, no one's gonna watch you. No matter how good of a
That's what I'm
quality.
saying.
like
I
if-
could go. I
like
could
if
go
Max
out and
made a
buy a
channel by
fucking
himself.
8K camera. I could go buy an 8K camera and a fucking $10,000 gaming PC, strongest PC on the planet,
Yep.
and I could still have nobody watching. all that money would go out the window. Use what you got. Buy a capture card and play your Xbox. Like, you don't need to go crazy. You really don't.
Jim Hester, if he went into the stock market, that's smart because you can make a lot of fucking money on the stock market.
You can also lose a lot. You can also lose a lot of money.
You just got to be smart. If you're smart, you know what you're doing.
If he's doing well, then he's making bank on the stock market.
Like, you gotta make good picks.
Take like Apple, for example, right? You invest in Apple in February when the new iPhone comes out and their stock goes up because everybody's buying the brand new iPhone. Then you fucking sell your stock and then you buy it back again in February. Like, it's pretty simple economics there.
Yeah, but I mean, there's always monkey wrenches. That it never plays out to be that simple.
Yeah, it's COVID. COVID.
That too.
COVID probably fucked it this year. I mean, if you're looking to buy stocks, like if you have the money laying around, right now is the fucking time.
Right?
Yeah, you can buy
Ford Motor Company is at like $7 right now.
You know what?
Like, I want to buy like. What was that?
You know, some of my friends were on another Discord channel we're doing.
They
were buying a bunch of stocks in. It was like this coupon company, this coupon app.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Honey?
I forget what it's called. No. I forgot what it's called.
It's the same kind of shit, though. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, but it's like coupons to like restaurants, to all these like different attractions that you have to go out and do.
Yeah.
It's stocks have dropped.
Well, because you can't use them anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. And now my friends are buying all these stocks, so when this eventually goes away and everyone starts using it again, what they're hoping is going to happen, they're going to make so much money off of it.
That's what I was about to say. Like I said, Ford is at like $7. I want to buy a few $100s worth of Ford stocks. This way, when everybody's out and about again and is ready to buy a new Ford Explorer, my stock goes up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Going off of what Lone said, does Michelle Obama have a peen? Yes. Yes.
I shook the magic 8 ball, and it says it is likely. She is indeed a he.
Jim Hester said, "Yeah, I don't know, man. He claimed he made $4 million. Why didn't he buy property? I'm a landlord, and it's literally the easiest job. I just hired a management company to manage payments and property and pay a fee and collect rent. It just seems dumb to bet on the market."
That's actually a good point.
I mean, it's not dumb. It's just risky.
Yeah.
From what I understand, like I said, I've never done it. I've never bought any stock before. From what I understand, the longer you do it, the easier it is to pick out something that's going to shoot up like weeks, months in advance.
Yep.
Because you start to understand how the market works.
I would start investing in businesses. Honestly, I've been watching so much fucking Shark Tank lately, dude.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna buy a few. Jim, speaking of the landlord thing, that's one thing I've always wanted to do is just not even. I'll never have the money to buy like an apartment complex, but buy a house that I could just rent out.
Yeah.
So that once the mortgage is paid from that rent, that's just money in your pocket.
Yep.
It's perfect for when you retire because then you're never worried about a check.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. You're getting paid their rent, and then you use that to pay your rent.
That's it. Or whatever you're doing. You know, your property taxes if you own your house that you're living in.
Can we also talk about the real life Joe Biden ad that said his brain? No, his heart. Like
that was actually real.
That's a real ad. That is a real ad.
Oh my God.
If I want someone to be the president, I beg they have a brain and not a heart. Because if you make sentimental decisions as a president, you get yourself into a lot of trouble.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a horrible thing to do.
I'm not saying sentimentality doesn't have a place in presidency, but like I would want someone who's smart.
It's not front and center. Like data and facts come before this makes me feel good.
In the wise words,
okay, Ben Shapiro.
Facts don't care about you.
Exactly.
All right, do you guys want to go to the big topic, the Wisconsin?
Yeah. Why not?
Might as well.
All right, so Wisconsin, there was as the news reported it, unarmed black man was killed by cops. The screenshot that I put in our group chat, where is it? I put it at 427. It says Kenosha, Wisconsin. You could, as you read it, you could almost hear the writer's erection. Yeah.
Yep. White cop shoots unarmed black man 7 times. ...
7 times. Comma.
Yep.
Point blank.
Yep.
Because they know you're only going to read that part and go, "Oh, white supremacy."
Yeah, exactly. What happened was this man, some people are saying he called the police. Some people are saying that he wasn't involved in the incident or whatever. Yeah, the cops, regardless of that, the cops were asking him to stop, not to get in his car. He decides to get in his car, which has 2 children in it. All right?
Yep.
The cops probably did not know if that was his children or not. Okay? He's getting into the car. He's reaching in with his head first,
So it's like, yeah, he's in the car, like going like this, and his hand is out here.
Yep.
The cop is pulling him by the shirt over here,
trying to pull him back,
he's
and they've
kinda
told
like
him
this.
to stop multiple times with guns
Oh,
drawn
they were
on
yelling,
him.
screaming at him, stop,
Yeah.
stop. Carissa, I heard that he had a warrant and he had convictions for violent crimes.
Yes.
No, wait.
So if they ran his name, we don't know what happened.
He's been dead.
He's not dead?
No, he's in serious condition as of 8:28 p.m. now.
All right, I thought he was dead, so he's still in the
Yeah,
hospital.
a
Okay.
lot of people are reporting it dead. That's why I said.
Here's the thing you have to. Here's the thing: if the stories are true that he has violent arrests, violent convictions, right?
Wait. Can I just say, Kay? We have Kay
Carissa
here.
says he's alive.
We have Kay here though. Kay is a police officer. So
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
ask. So Kay, let's say you're apprehending someone and you're saying, "Hey, stop! Don't get in the car," and you're behind them, and you've tried tasing him and it didn't take him down. So you're staying on him, trying to get him to not get in the car with two children.
And you're saying stop.
And he reaches his head into the car. What do? Do you let him? Do you wait to see if he pulls a gun on
My
you?
thing,
or do you go
my
ahead
thing
and
is
shoot
not
him?
his head into the car. My thing is that his arm was outstretched in front of him.
Yes.
So that looks like he's going to grab something. Whether he does or is not, you only got a second to make this decision.
Yeah, exactly. And if he grabs a gun and pulls around and shoots you, now you're dead.
Yeah.
Debilitating
shot. All right. Fair enough.
Well, look, here's the thing. I think the main reason they probably shot him center mass is because you have kids in the car, you have other bystanders. You have to shoot him.
Yep.
Because if you shoot him in center mass, it's a lot less likely the bullet goes through and then hits somebody else or something else and causes more damage than you want to happen. So shooting him center mass will help a lot.
Yep.
So, I mean, I do think that 7 times was a little excessive, but he didn't die and he was still moving when they were shooting him. They shot him until he was incapacitated.
Yeah, like I said, could that have gone way better? Yes. Did they shoot him too much? Yes.
I want to know.
Not saying.
I want to know if he had
You're never
drugs
going
in
to
his
find me
system.
saying the police are perfect.
I want to know if he had drugs in his system or anything like that. Because
That's
again,
possible.
He got tased, didn't do anything. They shot him
Yes,
7 times,
it
and
was
he was still
excessive,
moving.
Carissa. It was excessive. What I'm saying is, when you put yourself in that situation where you have a split second to decide, do I shoot this guy or do I wait and see what he's going to do? That is a fucking ridiculous choice to have to make in a second.
Yes.
Because that second is the difference between life and death.
Yep.
For the cop, not the guy. For the cop. Because as much as everybody wants to write off the police and say, fuck them, they can't do anything, they have to get home safe to their fucking wife and kids too.
Exactly.
Or husband and kids, whoever the cop is, right?
Exactly.
Chris says, I want to wait until all the facts. No, that's fine. Like I said,
that's what we're saying. People are automatically saying this guy's a white nationalist, racist.
Killed him because he was black, unarmed black man got killed.
Yeah,
and he didn't
here's
even
what
die.
I'm saying.
And he didn't even die.
Here's what I'm saying. The stories are, again, we're not going to know everything that everything is true for at least a few days. But let's say it's true that he had violent convictions. Argument's sake right now.
Yeah.
Just hear me out. It's true. He attacked people, whatever he did. Violent convictions. Okay.
Yep. And
now let's say
he has a warrant.
we don't know what happened before that video started, right?
Yeah.
So let's say the cops showed up and they were being calm and they talked to him and they asked him his name, right?
Hypothetically.
Yeah.
They asked him his name and then the cop probably would tell like his partner, go radio in and run his name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say he did that, and when he did that, all his convictions popped, and the person on the radio at the precinct told him. Then he goes back to his partner and goes, "This guy's probably dangerous," right?
Yeah.
Now, if that happened, now this guy is running and jumping in the car, and you think he's dangerous. Now what? Now what do you do? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Real quick.
Apparently, he might have been armed with a knife. That's another thing. If he was holding a knife, all bets are off. If that turns out to be true, I don't give a fuck how many times he was shot.
Yeah.
Real quick. This is Kenosha, Wisconsin. So apparently, where is it? The man who claimed to have made the video, 22-year-old Rayshawn White, said he saw Blake scuffling with the 3 officers and heard them yell, drop the knife, before the gunfight erupted. He said he couldn't see the knife in Blake's hands. If the cops saw that guy had a knife, all I'm saying is
yes. If they thought he had a knife,
this is an eyewitness account from the guy who took the video. He heard them say, drop the knife. So
here's another thing. Let's say if the cops were right and he did have the knife,
yes,
right. Obviously, you have to drop the knife or else you're going to get shot. You deserve it. If you're the guy who got shot at, right? Let's say he didn't have a knife and the cops thought he did and they're yelling at you, drop the knife. What you should do is go like this. I have no knife, officer. I have no knife.
It's simple. Just cooperate.
That's
sorry.
it.
Yeah. Look, here's the thing. You cooperate. If you get arrested wrongfully, you go to court and you win it in court.
if you get arrested wrongfully and they rough you up, right? So like they fuck you up, even if you get shot and you survive and it was all wrong, you sue and you make $1 million.
Yeah.
But the main thing is, if you just listen to what they're saying, you won't get shot at, even if it is wrong.
Yeah.
You will live to fight another day where you can sue them and you can get your day in court.
No one wants wanted this guy to die or get shot. No one wants this guy to die.
No, it should never happen.
Yeah.
It sucks when it has to happen.
But we're saying we don't want this guy to die. But it's not like it's as simple as white man shoots black man, he must be racist.
No, it never is.
It
You
never
gotta
is.
understand, these things happen within the span of.
What? Oh, he unplugged his mic. Congratulations, Biscuit.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I was saying, you got to understand these things happen within the span of a few seconds. When there's a fight like that, things just escalate out of nowhere.
Yep.
You don't have time to sit and go, okay, what do I do next? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As a human, you're only thinking of what do I got to do to remain safe.
Yes.
And
As a police officer, what do I got to do to keep other people safe? If he gets into that car and then you chase him and then he puts other people's lives in danger, you had full right to shoot him before he got in the car.
Get in the car. Let's say he's bananas and he's trying to run away from the cops full on. Like he's gonna get in the car and he's gonna drive away full speed. Now he's in a car. Now you're in a high speed chase with a car that has several children in it.
Yep.
Which means if you run the car off the road, you run the risk of killing the kids. Then you have a whole different fucking headline that you got to deal with.
Exactly.
Yep. Cops allow man to get into the car with kids. Eventually,
cops murder children.
Yep. Cops murder children. That's the headline. That's it.
Yeah.
So.
And Joe Biden is already trying to capitalize on this. He tweeted out earlier yesterday, Jacob Blake was shot 7 times in the back by a police. His kids watched from the car. Today we woke to grieve yet again.
Yep.
I hate these blue check marks, dude. All over Twitter. I hate them. I hate them.
And what was it? Sean King, the internet's favorite fake black man?
Oh, yeah.
Did I send you guys what I tweeted before?
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah.
He goes, nah, I'm not going to call for peace. We've tried peace for years. Y'all don't understand that language. We're calling for a complete dismantling of American policing. It's not broken. It was built to work this way. And mayhem is the consequence. You earned it. You have a public figure who is openly calling for violence.
Yep.
And yet other people get banned for saying hydroxychloroquine works.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, great. We're off the air.
What the fuck?
We're shadow banned now. Thanks.
Please explain that to me. Of course we are.
Yeah.
Please fucking explain that to me. He's openly calling for violence.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you see the fires they started there? They burnt down a fucking car lot?
Yep. Yeah.
Come on.
No, look. Sean King saying that too. He said it's built this way. Tell me one way the American police system is built where they train people and they're like, all right, if you see a black dude, shoot him. Like, where is that anywhere in the policing system?
Bro, if I made it to the police academy and they gave me a class on how to deal with blacks, I would record that entire thing and post it on the internet.
Yeah.
But it doesn't happen.
First, be like,
you know why it's
whoa.
You know why it's not on the internet, Biscuit? Because it doesn't fucking happen. It doesn't happen.
Yeah.
You know the funniest thing about this?
Could you imagine, like, all right, when you start your shift in the morning as a cop, right? You walk in and like the boss is like, all right, these are the things we have to do today. Look out for this. And if you come across any blacks, shoot them.
Yeah.
Like,
could you imagine? Like, there's.
Of course, it doesn't happen.
You want to know what the greatest thing about all these different situations where
Kay, can you tell us, does that happen? Do you get told to shoot black people? I just want to know.
But you know what every single if it's George Floyd, if it's anyone else, if it's this guy, you know what the funniest thing is? 95% of the time, the family says they don't want a violent protest. They want peaceful protests. And you know what always happens?
But yeah, a lot of the time you do end up hearing that. Like, we don't need to burn our own cities.
And you know what always happens? The city gets burnt.
Yep.
Because people don't listen.
No, we are not. Look, she said, nope, they're not told to shoot black people.
It's confirmed here on the Uncensored Podcast. This is an exclusive. Nobody else knows about it.
Actual police woman of color. There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
See, well, never kidding with dealing race and religion, though. I imagine that.
I imagine that as well as somebody coming up, you're being racist for arresting me.
Well, that and the fact that you might be called to an altercation where people are just yelling racial stuff or whatever, right?
Exactly.
So you do have to, you got to understand how to deal with that.
White Karen on the fucking sidewalk screaming that she wants to kill all the fucking N-words.
Yeah, exactly.
But this is another funny point. You know where I found this actual story about what happened in a witness account?
Where
I had to go to their local news. CNN didn't have it. CNN
Of course
didn't
CNN
have
didn't have it.
No major news network had it. Only the local news had it.
It's a fine line, Curse, and we didn't read this. It's a fine line. The media is manipulating it. Yes, there are racially fueled instances with law enforcement, but we need facts. That's what I said. You need to wait until you know everything. If everything is done and you could present proof that what the cop did was motivated by race, then by all means charge him with a hate crime.
Yeah.
If not, then you have to at least tell me why it was excessive and prove that. Just for me. Yep. I'm just talking about the court of public opinion. If you don't have proof of that, then you at least have to show me why, it was excessive. And then, all right, fine. Fire the guy, throw him off the job, whatever you got to do. You know what I mean? But just because a black person dies doesn't mean racism. It doesn't.
Yeah.
We can talk about some of these people getting through training, but it's a small few compared to law enforcement officers who want to make a difference for good and not a vendetta. Exactly. Like I said.
He unplugged his mic again. What a dumbass. What a dummy.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a microphone. This shit really gets on my nerves. But I've said it before. It's like 99% of the time, like the people who actually graduate the police academy and become full-time officers are good, normal people who are just trying to do their job.
Yeah.
My neighbor, I'm very good friends with my neighbor he was in the military and now he's a cop. Very fucking good guy. He tells me crazy stories about the shit that he's got to fucking go through. This guy works in the hood parts of the Bronx, like the Bronx you see in the movies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy has to work, so he has to go. It's the most dangerous thing in the world, and first of all, he's Hispanic, so he's not looking around to take out all the minorities, right?
Yeah.
Let's go Hispanic.
Yeah. So it's like, I'm sure. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure there's people with actual racist tendencies who obviously aren't going to display it, who get through. I'm sure it happens because, as much as we would like to say racism doesn't exist, racists are out there. Yeah, racists are out there.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's people who do slip through the cracks who end up getting a gun, and then when they're on the street, there's a black guy, I'm a shooter. I'm sure it happens.
Yeah.
But not on the scale that you're suggesting. That's my problem.
Yeah, they're suggesting that the entire system is built to kill black people, is what they're suggesting,
exactly.
Which is not true.
Exactly.
So,
no.
I just...
Otherwise, there wouldn't be who was it? I know one of the major cities that has been involved in these riots. There was a black woman police chief who resigned because of all of this. Like they would not be in that position if it was built to
a black woman. How are you screaming that it's the police are systemically racist?
Yeah,
your police chief is a black woman.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, it really.
If it was built that way, they wouldn't allow her to be the police chief.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. It's clear cut and dry. If it was built to be racist, there wouldn't be black police officers in general.
She never would have made it to chief.
Yeah, and definitely wouldn't have made it to fucking chief. So
that's fucking it makes no sense. And on top of that, let's say even though you discard that and you say no, it's still racist. That means you're saying that the black woman in charge of the police is a white supremacist. What?
Yeah. You know what I'm really scared about?
That makes no sense.
Personally, out of all of this, thing I'm most scared for is Brooklyn Nine-Nine, one of my favorite TV shows I like to watch, just being canceled because it's about police officers.
I said
it's already happening too.
Over the past couple of weeks, I started binging the show Blue Bloods, which is about a family of NYPD officers.
Yeah.
So I mean, New Yorkers like to watch shows about New York. We're a little pompous that way.
Watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's about New York.
Huh?
Watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah. But it's a drama that's been on for like 10 seasons.
Yeah.
And it's like, I know it's just going to get canceled now. Now that I'm finally into it, but with everything that's going on.
Yeah. Well,
they already canceled.
Here's the thing with Brooklyn Nine-Nine. They're already trying to cancel it, but it has the police chief in the show is black. You got Terry Crews, who is the captain, who is black.
Yeah, but Terry Crews is a coon now, remember?
Yeah, Terry Crews is a white nationalist. Yep, exactly. Yep. So
yeah, but I forgot what there was a live PD. That's what it's called. That show about like police officers, like this reality TV show, canceled. And you know what happened? The program that ran it, its ratings plummeted and its views plummeted.
Oh, Annie, that was the only thing that people watched on the network.
Yeah.
Yep. It was. I'm like, wow, smart move. Cancel the only show people like on your thing,
so
and
that virtue signal really made you all the millions, didn't it?
Yeah. As the saying goes, go get woke, go broke.
Yep.
While we're on the topic of TV shows and networks, CW is launching Powerpuff Girls live action TV show. And if their hands aren't just nubs, I'm gonna be mad. Okay?
Yeah, as if the CW wasn't bad enough.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're gonna make a social justice version of the Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah, exactly.
Wasn't it enough to have a cartoon that starred 3 superhero girls? We're gonna have to deal with the Powerpuff Girls in live action, dealing with sexism.
The only thing that I can't wait to see is Mojo Mojo.
Mojo
Jojo, my bad.
Mojo Jojo.
I can't wait to see that. But also, they might completely exclude it because of wokeism. I
can't wait to see him, because if they don't put him, that means we can call the CW transphobic.
Yep.
Because he was like, I mean, the only way I can describe it is like gender non-binary, right? Like he was just what's the androgynous? That's the term.
Yeah.
Like you didn't know what he was. They just called him.
Yeah.
And it was hilarious.
You had friends on Live PD? That's dope. That's actually really cool.
That is pretty cool. I hope they stayed safe out there, and I hope they made money off it too.
Yeah. I hope they are living their best lives.
Yeah. Did we talk about Goodyear last time, or was that more recent?
No, we have not.
Goodyear.
We didn't talk about it last time, so this is one of the things at the beginning of the week that was driving.
Oh man, Goodyear.
Goodyear is a little political here, boys.
Here's we got to cover the line of events in chronological order.
Yes, please.
So what happens is, you want to do it each?
Yeah. So first, we get this post, and it's a picture somebody took. I guess there was like a training or like some meeting they were having with their bosses, right? All the employees, and it's a sign up that says you're allowed to wear Black Lives Matter. You're allowed to wear Antifa stuff.
No, you have to describe this right. It said political gear, MAGA, and like all Donald Trump related stuff. 0 tolerance, right?
Yep.
But Blue Lives Matter. It called it political. Yeah, Blue Lives Matter, but it called that political. And then the other half of the graph said Black Lives Matter, acceptable.
Yep.
So immediately, everybody on the internet, including the God Emperor Donald Trump himself, was like, fuck Goodyear. We can't buy their fucking tires anymore. And even I had a little fun, and I remember sending Deej a tweet. I was like, I put out a tweet because I have Pirellis.
Mm-hmm.
And so I put out a tweet. I was like, I've never been happier that I drive on Pirellis than I have right now. And I added Pirelli, hoping they would give me like a coupon or something. They didn't, but I tried to tickle their balls a little bit.
And then Goodyear has the balls to deny it and say, no, this isn't us. This is it's not real. What are you talking about, dude? Oh,
I think that if you ask me, I think the trap was perfectly laid.
Oh yeah.
I think whoever was forced to attend that meeting took the picture and we're like, this is what we're going to post first and see what happens. Let's see what Goodyear does, right? And then if they lie, we can catch them anyway. Because this is what happened. They put out a statement. They were like, no, you don't understand. This is wrong. We actually ban all political stuff. You can't wear political gear at work.
And we were all like, oh, that's good. That's good. If they're telling the truth, that's good. Ban all political gear. That's fine. All right.
The way
if you're at work, you wear a uniform.
Yeah. The way I see it is at work, you can have a policy where you can wear whatever the fuck you want, or you can wear whatever political stuff you want, or you can't wear any political stuff. You can't pick and choose.
Yeah.
Because then you're discriminating. You can't do that. Yeah. So when they said that, I was like, you know what? I think if that picture is true, they're pieces of shit. But it's all. I even said this on Twitter. I was like, it's also possible that this was like one factory, because it might be like I don't know how Goodyear runs their business, but they might franchise them out.
Yeah.
So that you could just have a Goodyear place to sell tires. You could just buy in.
Yeah.
Like it's very possible that one of them just went rogue and was like, well, this is what we're going to do. And in that case, they're allowed to, right? Because they own it.
Yep.
So it's very possible that they were just like, listen, this is how we're going to run our workplace. That doesn't mean it reflects the views of corporate. Yeah. That's what corporate wanted to do. Right. And I said that. So in their defense, maybe they're right. Maybe it's not their policy. We don't know.
Yeah. So
then the next day, audio of the fucking presentation leaks.
Yep.
And I went, aha!
Gotcha, bitch. Like
it was the funniest thing I've ever heard, because the guy actually got up there with a straight face and goes, Goodyear has a 0 tolerance policy for political apparel. He says, if you come in wearing MAGA stuff, Donald Trump stuff, Blue Lives Matter stuff, anything like that, that would fall under our zero tolerance policy, and you would not be allowed to wear it, and you'd have to go home and change.
Yep.
Right? And he goes, now, some of you may wish to come in expressing support for Black Lives Matter or LGBTQ, LMNOPQRZ pride. He didn't say that last part. He said LGBTQ pride. Right?
Yep.
He goes, that is totally acceptable. That would fall under acceptable. That sentence, and he said them back to back.
Yep.
That was so incredibly laughable that the entire room erupts in laughter.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you're great. Goodyear got caught.
Goodyear got caught. Yeah.
And there's nothing they can do about it now.
Yeah, the exact zero tolerance. Unacceptable. Blue lives matter. All lives matter. MAGA attire. Political affiliated slogans or material. Acceptable. Black lives matter. Lesbian, gay, bisexual, or transgender pride.
But Biscuit, Black Lives Matter isn't a political movement. It's about police brutality.
That's what I was saying. It was like, so you're saying either you're acknowledging that you're biased, or you're fucking stupid enough to think, well, Black Lives Matter isn't political because you agree with it. It must not be.
Here's the thing: they can't be that stupid because they say Blue Lives Matter is not allowed.
Yeah,
exactly. It is political. So then they by that fucking merit right there, they have to acknowledge that Black Lives Matter is also political.
Yeah. So they're wearing their biases on their own.
Exactly.
They're doing. I don't know if they're publicly traded. I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yeah. Let me see. Are Goodyear stores franchised?
Goodyear stock. Goodyear is actually up 4.5% right now. So maybe it didn't do much. I don't know what their
they
sales
do have a
are.
franchise system, so it could have been just a single franchise.
Okay. Yeah, it's possible.
But still, even then, you're still a shitty fucking business person. Yes. That business for doing that.
Yeah, I would never work for you. And because of that, I'm never going to buy a Goodyear tire again as long as I live now.
Yeah, exactly.
And you think I'm joking. I love my Pirelli tires.
Yeah, they're pieces of shit. So.
Yep.
I
don't do the boycott thing very much, but the fact that that's how you run your business.
Yeah.
It's like you guys remember the Taco Bell thing? Did you guys hear about that? It was like this week or it was like last week or the week before.
What happened?
There was a guy who worked at Taco Bell, and he came to work wearing the Black Lives Matter mask, right? And his boss came out to him and told him, "You can't wear that. It's political. You got to put on a different mask. Like it's got to be just a plain mask, or whatever." And the guy's like, "Well, I can't do that. Black Lives Matter is important." The guy was like, "Well, then you can't come to work." And the guy's like, "Well, then I quit." Or whatever. Like that was the gist of the thing. He's like, "Well, I'm just not going to work then, right?"
Yeah.
Everybody got pissed off. Blue checkmark Twitter got pissed off at Taco Bell. They were forced to rehire him and let him wear his Black Lives Matter.
So fucking stupid. So fucking stupid.
The reason why that pisses me off is what are they going to do when one of their employees decides to come in wearing a Trump mask now?
Yeah.
Are they going to fire them?
Better not.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a lawsuit incoming.
That was the one and only time in my entire life I said the words, "I wish I had a job at Taco Bell."
No, because
exactly.
I would do the same thing. I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, well, I would have been wearing the mask and the hat and be like, "What? What?"
Because Taco Bell has to franchise, right?
Yes. Franchise.
Yes.
Yeah. So was it that one specific location that didn't allow, or was it just like the company?
No, it wasn't corporate. It was just like the guy's manager, like the guy. I don't even know if he was the owner of that franchise.
Corporate's
he was the manager
probably the one that forced him to hire him back and allow him to wear the mask.
Yeah, corporate is what forced him to hire him back. Yes.
So under that precedent right there, right? So now you're saying, okay, well, you can wear whatever mask you want because Black Lives Matter is okay. So you can wear whatever mask you want. So if somebody comes with a Trump mask and you fire him, that's a big ass lawsuit right there for firing somebody based on their politics, which you're not allowed to do.
Yep. And you have proof that they're discriminating because they let the Black Lives Matter mask guy do his thing.
Exactly.
So you're definitely going to win money from that.
Oh yeah, I really.
People in companies are scared to speak their mind. They wanted to comply to keep in business. Does this sound like a form of communism? Yes, it does. These people, they've created an environment where people are actually scared to talk about or express their politics. Hold on 1 second.
Oh. So as he was saying, they've created an environment where people are scared to put out their politics about being
they're scared to talk about or express their politics.
Yep.
Because they're afraid of the consequences of wearing this right here. Oh, I got it. They're scared about the consequences of wearing this right here.
You know what? Biscuits Indeed just went way down. He's not getting hired by anybody now.
Yep.
Rest in pieces.
I ain't getting any replies now because, like I said, they created an environment where now if I wear this, I'm going to be afraid I'm going to get fucking beat up or bricks thrown at my head or some shit, right?
Yep.
So the reason why it's bullshit is because shouldn't that be considered election interference?
Yeah.
Another good story.
But,
You know that gym that got shut down, then the guys opened it back up, then it got
yes, in Jersey. I read about this.
Yeah.
I have not
Then
heard
it got
about
shut
this.
down again, and then they took their license to. Well, apparently a Republican, I don't know, it was some Republican politician.
Yep.
He set that up as one of his political like bases of operations.
Yeah,
And
his
so-
office. Yep, his campaign office.
So they literally cannot shut it down, and if they try to, that will be interfering in a
In an election.
political. Yeah, they'll be interfering in an election. So they.
Yep.
And they've masked it as, come enjoy our political, come help with this political movement, blah 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 blah, and it's really just the gym.
Yeah.
That's
My
a great
favorite thing was the
idea,
video of them. They arrested them. Those guys went to jail. The owners.
Yep.
They got out of jail and they just went to the gym, and the cops had boarded up their fucking gym because they're piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there's a video of them just kicking the fucking wood in,
Yep.
and everybody in the parking lot was like, "Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous,
Yeah.
dude."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's so
And Joe
great.
Biden
that now,
Joe Biden wants to close down the entire country again.
one thing I will say about Republican politicians, or a lot of Republican people, we are so, well, at least, well, a lot of them are just so like complicit, like they're like, it's like, you know how silence is complicit or whatnot.
Yeah.
Well, in this case, it is. Like, there are so many people who are just like, I can't be bothered. I don't want to speak out on this issue. And now people are getting so tired of all this bull crap. And it's just, it's just like, no, I'm tired. I'm gonna do what I have to do. I'm not gonna submit to this type of rule anymore.
Because listen, at a very base level, you can understand it. I don't want to risk my job. I got kids. I got a family, right?
Yeah.
I don't want it because if I start arguing about this, they're gonna fire me. They're gonna call me a racist. This, that, and the. You don't want to deal with that kind of headache. It's a big headache to have to deal with.
Yeah.
And it's very dangerous and scary because that could destroy your life. So you get it. But at the same time, that thought process has given these people entirely too much power now. Because they realize that they can railroad anybody they want now.
Can I just put out like so I have a little story from when I was at work, right? So I'm at work, right, and we're wearing the masks, and this guy comes in and he doesn't want to wear the mask, right? He's like getting mad about it. He's like, I thought we were in a conservative state, and I was like, I told him, I was like, the state's politics does not affect the store policy. Whether I agree with the store's policy or not, I work here, I wear the mask. If you come in here, you wear the mask.
You want your job.
Exactly. So even though I don't agree with the mask wearing, I think it's fucking stupid sometimes and slightly unnecessary. If my boss tells me, hey, wear a mask or you can't come to work, I'm wearing the mask so I can go to work.
Yeah. You know? That's the funny thing. These people walk into like these stores complaining like, "Oh, why won't you? I didn't make the rules."
You don't have to.
dude.
You don't have to come here, bro.
Rules.
You don't have
That's
to
what I'm
come here.
saying.
If you don't want to wear the mask, don't go somewhere else.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I
literally had one person tell me he was
mission.
switching to AT&T, and I was like, "All right, have a nice time. I don't care."
Yeah. It's not my fault.
But
yeah, I make it. I try to, because I hate the mask thing. I try to only go to places that don't care.
Yeah.
For the most part, unless I need to go grocery shopping, in which case, like, I put the mask on, and then because they got like the guy out front, right? So as soon as he lets me in, then I just go like this with the mask.
You know what the hell? We're at WCU. We're required to wear masks in all public settings.
But you're doing virtual anyway, aren't you?
Yeah. But if I ever want to go onto campus to any building to get food or anything like that, I have to put a mask on.
Oh, it's bad. Did you see the city of Seattle? They sent that email to their employees.
Mm-mm.
Where it's like, if you're on a Zoom meeting, even if you're working from home,
you got to put
on a Zoom meeting with another employee, you have to put on a mask. Corona spreads through your webcam now, boys.
Yeah. Guys, we're all gonna get it. We're all gonna get it right here, right now.
Yep. It's fucking insane.
Like that is like one point. Like it's not even about health. They're literally just trying to control every facet of your life now.
Max. Do you want to tell that little story about the white girls singing the song?
Oh,
don't mention any names or anything, of course.
No, I don't know names.
Okay.
So there's this video of these. I think it's like these two. There's two or three white girls singing a song. I don't know what song it is. I don't listen to
hip-hop or most likely.
Listen to music.
I don't listen to a lot of music. Don't judge me. I don't listen to a lot of music, so I have no idea. But they said the N-word multiple times.
Oh, they were singing a rap song or whatever.
Yeah. And then it cuts, and then they say, and then this chick pops up saying, "It's fine because if you call us cracker, we can call you the N word, but with the A, not the hard ER." And then it continues on for like a few more seconds.
Yeah.
And then some person, it was a Snapchat, I believe. So it was a Snapchat to someone.
Yeah.
Right.
And then this guy, I guess whoever received it or whoever saw it, recorded it, put it on Twitter, and then sent it to, I guess, the administration or whatnot. And yeah.
Yeah.
And so now, every single student and faculty, we all got a message saying, this abhorrent, blah blah blah, this abhorrent behavior by these students is terrible, and we will deal with this matter swiftly and as harshly as we need to. But it will be private and blah 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 blah. I'm like,
you're probably gonna get expelled now.
Yep.
Yeah. First of all, you should. These girls should be smarter than that. You do not send that to anyone who you think is going to record that. You're dumb for saying that. And you're dumb for trying to justify that.
Even if you don't think they're going to record it, you don't send it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
On the off chance they decide they don't like you, you're in trouble.
Yeah. And you don't try and defend it by saying A, ER, or whatever. You call me cracker, I call you that. Because that's not how our society works. Unfortunately, as it is. That's not how our society works. The rules aren't the same for all people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
But I also think they're like, it's a song.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's like, you know damn well everybody who listens to rap, regardless of your color, doesn't skip over the N-word when it pops up.
Well, here's the thing, especially, listening to rap music, right? And you're trying to go along the song. If you try to cut out the N-word in a lot of songs, you're going to fuck up the rest of the song trying to sing along with it. Because it cuts up your flow and it puts you off beat. It's weird. So,
and like I said, I've been through this before. I truly 100% believe that the N-word with the A if it's a different word. It's its own thing.
Yeah.
I truly do, and you can disagree with me with that all you want.
I just want to go off of this real quick. So, look at the comments. I have a live chat up and I have a top chat up. YouTube is literally censoring the top or the chat that Kay posted where it says Republicans. It's not on the live. It's not on the top chat. It's only on the live chat. It has no other curse words in it. Just the word Republican.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's being taken off of the top chat. So if somebody's streaming and they have top chat off and you say the word Republican, it's not going to show up.
Yeah, actually, let me try something. Put top chat on.
I have top chat and I have live chat. I have both, so I can see both right now.
All right, I'm gonna put top chat.
Yours is gonna come through no matter what, Max, because you're modded.
Yeah.
Dang, I wanted to see it.
Carissa, she was saying how she posted on her Instagram they want you to wear a mask during sex. I saw that way before you even posted it.
If you're having sex, a mask is not gonna stop you from giving them the disease. I don't care what the fuck you say.
Sex, at its base form, is the swapping of bodily fluids.
Yeah.
If one of you has corona,
the other is getting corona.
The other is going to get it. The mask is not going to help you. Yeah. Well, I said from the beginning, and everybody thought when this is before the lockdowns even hit me, right? I said it right away. I was like, they're going nuts. They want to get people scared so that they'll get on board with the lockdown so that they can control everybody. I said this to my boss when I was still working in January.
Yep.
Or February, whatever it was. I was like, I'm
I
telling you.
telling me.
I was like, this is what they're doing. And lo and behold, that's what happened. They want to exercise more control over people.
Yeah. I just thought of one of the most funniest things. You know these like idiots who have they wear a mask but then they cut a hole in it so they can breathe better.
Oh my god.
Yep.
I just imagine that.
I told my boss I was going to do that.
Wear that instead. It's like what?
Numbers are going down in certain areas.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know where it's not going down? California, where masks are the most heavily enforced thing. You know?
And if you live in LA, lockdown is just permanent until there's a vaccine.
Yep.
You're not allowed to.
Yep.
Which, to be fair, I don't really care about LA because it's all fucking
rich people.
Millionaires anyway.
Yeah.
And they voted for that shit. So you know what? You enjoy it.
And the reason, where me and Mex used to live, right around Asheville, North Carolina, which is where I used to live. I don't live there anymore, so you can't dox me, bitches. I
have your address.
Shut the fuck up.
He's just gonna lift up a piece of paper that has DJ's address on it.
Yeah. Right that area, right? It's the only blue county in North Carolina surrounded by all reds.
Asheville.
And why is that? It's because a lot of these. It's right in the middle of the mountains. It's a pretty nice town, you know. A lot of these people from California move there because they can buy a house for a fifth of the price they can buy in California.
Yep.
in LA.
No, I was looking
so
at
they moved
rent.
there, and then they turned that whole area liberal.
In your area, it is fucking retardedly cheap compared to here.
Exactly. I love my spot right now. I
Bro,
love
the
my
house.
spot right now.
I was just looking at a house on Zillow for rent here.
Yeah.
It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, it's on like 5 acres, so it's all private and stuff. It's cool, but they want $2,500 a month. I found a house the same size, with not as much land, but the house was the same size, and there was a lot of land around it by you for like $1,400 a month.
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
Okay, I just want to say, whenever I wear a mask, because I have to wear it all day at work, even when there's no customers in the store or nothing. If I'm by myself at the store, I have to wear the mask.
I didn't hear the dental thing though. I heard it's bad breathing in your own exhale.
When I have
time to look it up.
When I have my mask on, what it does is it actually gives me a rash, and like my skin right here starts breaking out really bad and peeling, and like it's gross.
Yeah.
And it hurts. So personally, I like to go to the bathroom when nobody else is there. I pull down my mask and I sit in the back.
Oh, wow.
Because
Dang.
otherwise, I'm going to get a really bad rash right there. It's going to hurt. Like,
Yeah, look at this. It's leading to all kinds of dental disasters like decaying teeth, receding gum lines, and seriously sour breath.
Dang.
I'm going to
Mask
look,
mouth.
I only wear it when to get into stores that want me to wear them.
Yeah.
And I take it down as much as I can. Like the only time I put it up is when I notice somebody who works at the store is looking at me.
Yeah.
So I'll
And
put
if
it
there's
up.
if there's like a fast food place that requires you to wear a mask, I'm like, drive-through sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, the city is bad. The city's like still half locked down.
I'm much. Oh, I'm sorry.
And I was gonna say I actually went to I ate at a restaurant indoors, like in Westchester County.
Yeah.
So it's for whatever the reason, my mayor is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'll give you a good example. There's a diner near me that a long time ago they renovated the outside so that they
This is the one we went to?
The first one that me and you were gonna go to. Remember when I couldn't fit in the parking spot? I was like, fuck this, we're going to a different one.
Yeah.
That first one. Do you remember those big green windows that were outside of that first diner?
Yeah. Yeah.
Those were put there. They renovated the building to put those there. So that in the summer, those windows come off. They detach. Right? So you could technically be outside. Just to have if you want a breeze or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So everybody, people around here were saying there's an app called Nextdoor. It's like a local community board app, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I seen somebody post it because I even wondered about it myself, but I also understand that my mayor is fucking retarded.
Yeah.
They were like, how come the diner isn't allowed to take their windows down? That should count as outdoor dining because there's not enough room in the Bronx to just do outdoor dining. You could put 2 or 3 chairs outside on the sidewalk, and then that's it.
Yeah.
You have no more room. So they should be allowed to do that because that should count as outside because you're outside. There's no wall next to you.
Yeah.
It's outside. The city is counting that as indoor because they're fucking stupid, and they want to control what the fuck you're doing.
Fucking ridiculous.
My city is so fucking stupid.
Huh.
What's
the 7-year-old kid?
Huh? Oh, the hat.
The 7-year-old,
The hat.
Yeah, the hat.
That was another fucking. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna explain the story because I watched the entire video.
Yes.
There was this family.
This right here. The story's about this right here.
Yep. This woman was sitting, with her Trump hat on. She had her 7-year-old son who was wearing a Trump hat as well. They were sitting there. They were talking, holding their signs, doing their thing, right?
Really
completely
quick.
peaceful.
Yeah, I just want to say this. I think they were supposed to be that was outside the Democratic convention, so they were protesting it or whatever. Number one, I probably wouldn't bring my kid to a political protest. That's number one.
Yeah.
So you can definitely argue that. Number two, I wouldn't let him wear a Donald Trump hat. And here's the thing. Like I said, I don't even want to wear my shit outside. But if I had a little kid, I would be like, listen, first of all, he doesn't really understand politics. He just thinks Donald Trump is cool or whatever, or because his dad said it, right? Whatever it is.
Yeah.
But I'm like, listen, I'll buy you all the Donald Trump hats you want, all the flags and the shirts. You can wear whatever you want. But if it's Donald Trump stuff, you got to wear it in the house.
Yeah.
Because if you go outside, you're going to be in danger. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. That's what I would do.
Yeah. So, but
regardless, for me, this is a misstep.
Regardless, the kid is allowed to wear what the parents allow them to wear. They allow him to wear it, so kids can wear his hat. These two, what was it, 19, 18-year-old?
19, 21.
19 and 21. So they go up, and they decide, you know what, we're going to snatch this 7-year-old kid's hat off of his head.
Yeah.
And we're going to snatch these people's hats. We're going to, fuck up their day. Snatch his hat, and the people, of course, go chasing him. Hey, give him his hat back. They throw it on the ground. The kid goes down to pick it up. She actually steps on the kid's hand. On his hand, right? And then they grab the mask again and they're running away from him and they're chasing him. We're like, we'll just go to your car and get your license plate number and charge you with robbery for stealing our stuff. Take them. They're following him. The video ends with the woman actually going and assaulting the woman holding the camera and hitting her.
Yeah,
First off, you stole a hat from a 7-year-old. You're a piece of fucking shit, and you deserve to be locked up.
Of course.
Of course, you
bro.
stepped on a 7-year-old, so now you've assaulted a minor. Now you have a felony. Congratulations.
Who the fuck robs a little kid, bro?
And then you get into a fight with the person just trying to get their hat back.
Yeah, come on, man.
You're nothing but a piece of shit. I don't care that you're only 19 and 21. You deserve to go to jail, and you deserve to be there for quite a while and have a felony on your fucking file for the rest of your life. I mean, honestly, that's not what I feel.
I wouldn't say it should be a felony, but
it's assaulting a minor.
Yeah, but
that's a felony.
They'll walk it
There's
down.
no world where assaulting a minor as an adult is not a felony.
Yeah.
You're an adult. Act like a fucking adult and shut your goddamn mouth and go home if you don't want to see the Trump people.
Oh yeah, of course. 7-year-old Trump hat.
Oh, there it is. I got it. I can post the link.
Yeah, post the link,
please.
Apparently, let me make sure. Yeah.
It is so crazy
I'll post the link.
And then people on Twitter are defending this person, saying they're doing God's work and stopping the oppression of Trump and the racists and shit like that.
Okay.
You are advocating not only assaulting a minor, stealing from a minor, and then assaulting another person.
Yeah. People have lost their damn minds. 100%.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous. Look. You see a little kid wearing a Trump hat. Let's say you hate Donald Trump.
Let's say I'm walking down the street, right, in the city. I see a kid wearing a Biden hat. Am I going to snatch that kid's hat off his head, throw it on the ground, step on his hand, take his hat, and run away and then fight his mom? No. I'm not a fucking dumbass.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see the little kid.
And I'm the same age they are, so I don't give a fuck.
I'm going to see the little kid. I'm going to see the little kid, and then in my mind, I'm going to go, it's unfortunate that kid's parents are so retarded that they let him walk around like that. And I'm going to go about my day, which is what you should do if you're the Donald Trump hater. Yeah. You know what? That kid's parents are fucking stupid and shitty, and they're letting him wear Donald Trump. That's what you don't go anywhere near them. It's not your kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Because again, they
I want to punch this lady in the face. I'm so mad. I don't give a fuck. I really.
By the way, what's going on, man?
Fuck her jail sentence. Put me in a room with her for 10 minutes. She can catch the Mike Tyson uppercut. It's over. Okay.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Yeah, buddy.
They think that what they use as their excuse, and they do to justify whatever they do, is they're on the right side of history, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like they think that they can do whatever they want because the orange man is bad. They literally have license to do whatever the hell they want, assault whoever they want, steal whatever they want, burn whatever they want, right?
Yep.
Because they're fighting the good fight, right? That's what it is. These people are that fucking insane.
Yeah, they're fucking crazy. They're fucking crazy. I like I said, I literally actually want to fist fight that lady. I don't give a fuck. I really wanted to.
That's the funny part, because if that was me,
Dana White set it up.
Yeah, no. It wouldn't have even made it that far. Because if that was me, like I said, first of all, I wouldn't brought the kid there.
The second they step on my kid's hand, they're catching a punch to the face.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. You touch my kid, it's done so. I'm fucking you up. I'm fucking you up.
Okay.
I'm hitting you with something. They wouldn't even made it that far. And then of course you got to deal with the racist Trump supporter beats women headline. But,
You want to know that these people claim they're on the right side of history? As far the George Floyd thing was terrible. You want to know how many people died during the riots for George Floyd?
How many people?
A lot more than one.
Over 30. Over 30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And
that's ridiculous.
They go around. They kill.
They're still rioting in Portland. It hasn't stopped.
They killed the black cop, the retired black cop, because they're on the right side of history now. They're doing the good fight.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's fucking ridiculous. They think they're special because their parents told them everything they do is right and good. Yep. That's another thing. I said I've been saying that since before Donald Trump got like that. A big reason why these people are so
hate
fucking...
my generation so much. Mex hates our generation.
It started with my generation. The what do you call it? The participation trophy stuff.
Yep.
Started with my generation because I remember seeing it as a kid. Where it
was
dumb.
Dumbest thing.
Oh my god! It's like you don't give fucking awards to people who didn't earn anything. So what happens is you've developed a group of adults now that believe they're entitled to everything.
Yeah.
And no matter what, their feelings are right and valid.
Sorry.
And go ahead.
Timmy, you didn't win the game. You don't get a trophy. Sorry, grow
that's
up.
what I'm saying. The whole point of losing is that you go home and you go, how come I lost? Oh,
how can I get better?
Yeah.
Look at this trophy I got for losing.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't have to be good because I get shit no matter what.
Yeah. And what I used to say, and my family used to say was, "Oh, that's just like that's not preparing them for the real world because in the real world you have to be good at your job." Not anymore. Now you can just say, "Oh, I'm oppressed."
Well, that applies.
You want proof that it doesn't prepare you for the real world? Look what these animals are doing.
That applies a lot more.
They're not successful. They're pieces of shit who's never earned a damn thing in their lives. So what do? They burn their city down.
This might be a controversial take.
My government won't give me money.
This might be a little bit of a controversial take, but I believe that men face that a lot more than women with the accomplishments and stuff, right? Women, not all, a lot of women work hard for what they have, all right? I'm not saying that all women are like this, but a lot of women live life on what we call easy mode, you know? They find a dude, they stay at home, they don't do anything, they fuck to get money, they do all that shit, whatever the fuck they do, right? However they're doing.
The funny part I find about that...
Men are never seen as somebody that people need to care about unless they're good at something. You have to be good at something. If you're not good at something, nobody cares. Like if you work at a job, you're just as good as the next dude that can come in unless you're good at it, you know?
Yep.
You're not going to get promoted unless you're good at it. Women can suck dick and get promoted. Look at the fucking DMC. Look at the Democratic vice president. Look at the Democratic Look at the Democratic
next vice president of the United States.
Look at the plausible next president of the United States.
I get that, but like we're really generalizing here.
Yeah, we are generalizing.
Like I've said, I never said it was all women. There's a lot of women that work for what they have. A lot of women. There's a lot of women that don't. Look at Kim Kardashian. Look at all the Kardashians, pretty much.
Yeah. I would say like the majority of
you gotta give them credit. They're good. They're smart business people.
Yeah. But like also let me like this is just like kind of out there example. If you take a fan art drawing, right, and you post it up, get say 20, 30 likes, get a good-looking, attractive female to hold that fan art up, pay her $200 to do it, you're gonna get thousands and thousands and thousands of likes on that. Yeah, because there's a woman holding it.
Yeah. Kill perfectly said this. It's a handful. It's same with any group. It's a handful of women that give the rest of the women a bad name. Exactly. Yeah.
Like I said at the very beginning, this is not all women. There are plenty of women that do work hard for what they have. But there are definitely women out there that can suck dick to get up there or do whatever the fuck they want to do because they're a woman, right?
Kamala Harris, what?
Kamala Harris. Oh, I mean, Jesus.
My favorite thing about that though is the women, the
e-thoughts, Twitch thoughts.
Well, yeah,
fucking OnlyFans.
The women who actually work, right?
Yeah.
The thing I find funny about that is there's a lot of the big reason you get like the women they try to push women into like STEM and be CEOs and stuff like that is there's that big feminist movement, right? For years that was like, women can do whatever they want. If you want to work, you should go work. You don't need a husband. You don't need kids to be happy. Ignoring the fact that a big part of personal fulfillment is starting a family.
Yeah. Yep.
And they pushed all these women to be crazy successful, and that's good for you, great. But they pushed all of them to be crazy successful in their jobs, and then they turn around and they get mad that they can't find any men to marry that make at least as much money as they do.
Yep.
You know,
you dedicated 45 years to being a CEO. That's what happens.
Yeah.
So that's I mean it's a little bit of a different argument, but that shit pisses me off.
Yeah, it definitely does.
It's just ridiculous. Like it's like
It's not do equal photoshopped images 99% of the time. You know how you can tell? Look at their thighs. Look at their thighs. They're all
look at their thighs.
Yep. Biscuit knows when it's an airbrush thigh.
Yeah, like I forget where there was this video. Don't quote me on this because I'm not sure if it's 100% accurate. But like 3 things guys look for in a wife is like availability to take and mothering, availability to take care of the kids if you have children. If a woman that she's hot, I might want to marry her, and then you're like, oh wait, she has a 50-60 hour job. Yeah, who's gonna take care of the kids? Like
exactly,
men want
unless I'm gonna stay home, which is the thing you can do too.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying,
hey, if the woman wants to work and let me stay home and take care of the kids, I'm down. Hit me up.
Yeah, exactly.
Max,
right?
I was also gonna say, Max, whenever you get into actually like trying to date and stuff like that, because I know you're against that at this stage of your life. But whenever you actually get into that, date a girl that is a year or 2 older than you. They are much more mature. than the people
dude.
our age, and much
handle-
more right-minded. Like they're much better. Like they're not as crazy. Trust me. Jesus.
I literally can't handle any human being like under the age of like 22 that like at my college. They're all just so petty.
Oh,
Every
man.
single person here is so petty.
It's
They argue about the dumbest stuff. I'm just like high school and like all these
As
like friends.
Kay said
I'm
it,
like,
MILFs. We want MILFs. That's what we
MILFs
need.
all day. MILFs are the best.
give me the cougar. Give me the cougar.
I am so down.
Is there anything else that we had to talk about today, guys? Any other topics, or is that about it?
I don't think so. I think we're good.
Well, you posted a random picture of Liquid Death.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. Anybody got anything to add before we?
I think that's about it.
Mex is going to date a cougar. Yes, he is.
Netflix cuties.
Oh, cuties.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Oh,
Thank you,
okay.
Kay. Thank you, Kay. She
Thank
reminded
you, Carissa.
Thank you.
Mex is gonna date a cougar.
I'm down.
So,
Oh man.
Netflix is pushing this movie that was, I guess, at Sundance Festival. It's this French film, I guess.
Yep.
It is about 11-year-old that is exploring her sexuality and joins a twerking club.
Full stop. That should not be a movie. You're done right there.
Yep, done. Already done. Already out of the fucking picture. First off, blatant sexualization of 11-year-olds.
Of an 11-year-old.
11-year-old. That is way too fucking young to be talking about any of this bullshit.
Yeah.
If you're
I'm not gonna look it up, but like if you look up the pictures and
Jesus.
the posters of what
dude.
Netflix was trying to advertise this movie as,
Gross.
it's disgusting.
It's
horrible.
fucking gross.
And this is one of the times I'm really proud of Twitter, and even the blue, like a lot, not all, but
I'm
most
proud
of
of
Twitter.
4chan.
Most
Dude.
of Twitter. Most of Twitter was like, "What the fuck are they doing?
Yeah.
What the fuck are they doing?
4chan
What the fuck is this?"
There was a lot of people who say, "Oh, it was overzealous conservatives not understanding."
Yeah, there was a lot of people like that as well.
A lot
So
of
they're
the things
fucking
was the argument
pedophiles.
was it was
Real
made by a
pedophiles.
black woman. It was made by a. What the fuck is that? You don't.
It was
make
made by a
movie-
pedo. I don't give a fuck who it was made by. It was made
Yeah.
by a pedophile. Fuck off.
Exactly. Yep. I
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah.
You don't make a movie about little girls twerking. You don't do it. I'm sorry.
No.
You know what I never thought I'd ever say? 4chan has more morals than Netflix.
Oh, I could have told you that
Yeah.
a fucking decade ago.
4chan bans any picture or any talk of cuties.
Mine. Yep.
Listen, if you've ever been on 4chan, it's basically an anything goes image board, right?
Yeah.
They have different boards for different, specialties.
But
There's no rules.
even
Not-
cuties is not allowed on there.
Yeah. The board for where they talk about TV, there's a huge post about how you're not allowed to post anything about that movie on the board, right?
Kay just said it perfectly. 600 little girls had to audition and twerk for the director.
Yeah,
That is
exactly.
disgusting.
Yep.
If
Well-
that's not pedophilia, I don't know what is.
Oh, that's my point. That's where I was getting. That's what I was getting to. So 4chan is basically anything goes, right?
Yep.
And if you hang out on 4chan long enough, you will understand that the people who hang out there on the daily are pretty creepy and weird people,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of weirdos. That's like the butthole of the.
I don't
internet.
even go there.
When I was like 18 and I had nothing to do, I hung out there a lot. Okay, so this is something I know very well. This is a lot of weirdos. Okay, and everybody has. They all post the weird kinds of porn they're into. Right? It's craziness.
Yeah.
One thing that everybody agreed upon was no pedos.
Yep.
And to me, it was the most beautiful thing in the world that you have all these random crazies with all these random different points of view and like all these random crazy weird things. But everybody came together when a pedo showed up and was like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah. It's like prison. Everyone's chill until the pedophile or rapist comes in, and then they
Yep.
get destroyed.
Yeah. Yeah. Because nobody wants a pedophile. And what's crazy is a lot of these super duper far lefty, like radical lefties, are wanting to make pedophilia
Maps.
into the
Maps.
LGBTQ plus.
Yeah.
They want maps.
Sexuality. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. They're trying to get this phrase MAP. Minor attracted persons. You're a
Fuck outta here.
pedophile. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're a
Deal
pedophile.
with it.
You're a pedophile and possibly soon to be fucking criminal, right?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. If you haven't offended and you feel you're a pedophile, go to a fucking shrink before you do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get help.
Yeah. It's a mental illness. I'm sorry. It is. If you're
And
attracted,
don't get me wrong, I'm not going to shit on you for getting help with your problem. As long as you haven't broken the law and touched to or spoken to a kid, I'm not going to get on your case. You don't even have to tell me. You don't even have to tell me. Just go to a shrink and work it out.
if you get help for that, that's something that's like I know mental health is like blah, no one wants to talk about it. But like if someone seeks mental health for this, they should be applauded because they're like, I have an issue, I need to get this fixed because I don't want to do something that is going to ruin me and hurt another person.
I might end up breaking the law.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. That's a good thing. That's admitting you feel something that you shouldn't be feeling.
Kay, I didn't know you were a survivor of child trafficking.
I didn't know that either.
I had no idea.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Hollywood makes me sick. A lot of these politicians are like, oh yeah, Hollywood has a huge pedophile.
Yeah. I mean, fucking Ellen, goddamn, is in this, and she canceled her show because of it. Came out and said, "I'm sorry, but you fucking are a piece of shit."
Yep.
And now she's coming back to her show so she can make millions. Fucking ridiculous.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she's coming back.
Yeah, if you're on the left, dude, you can do whatever the hell you want, and you're just somehow forgiven.
Of course, that's it. Especially, Ellen is a left-leaning woman, lesbian. She has every shield in front of her she could ever need in today's climate. She could do whatever the fuck she wants. Ask Kevin Spacey. Remember what Kevin Spacey did? And here's the thing: that story didn't end with him actually touching that boy. Like that boy left. It didn't actually happen according to that story.
Yep.
And what was his defense? I'm gay.
Yep.
Tell me it's not designed that way. Come on.
Yeah, it's so fucking weird.
It's just SJW minority points. You get anything where you're just a victim, quote unquote, victim of something, or if you're like oppressed person. Oh, bro, do whatever the hell you want. Go free. I don't care. Like,
yeah, exactly. Society has given you a raw deal, so you get whatever you want now. It's ridiculous. I have a friend of mine on Facebook. We're not friends in real life. We're Facebook friends. We met in a wrestling group. But he's a lefty, and we disagree on nearly everything, right?
Yeah.
But the one thing we have in common is we like wrestling, and sometimes we'll have political arguments, but we don't scream at each other and call each other names, right?
Yeah.
We let it stop.
Yep.
And then it's over. So that's why I never removed him or anything, because he posts stuff all the time that I disagree with, right? And that makes me angry, but I don't fucking yell shit at him or whatever. It is what it is. Like, it's normal. But even he posted a thing that was like, I can't believe everybody went crazy over this. All the conservatives went crazy over this Netflix thing. I was like, how do you not?
Yeah. It's literally
it's
children.
Blatant and open pedophilia. How do you not get angry?
Yeah,
and then he was like, "Oh, but they were getting mad over just the poster. They had no idea what the movie was about." I was like, "It wasn't the poster. It was the poster and the fucking the synopsis."
Yeah.
How could you even deny it?
The movie is about a 11-year-old girl joining a twerking dance group. How is that okay? That is not okay.
Not okay. It'll never be okay.
If you think that's okay, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see you. You're disgusting.
Yeah,
I don't understand what the disconnect here is. I really don't. The only thing I can imagine is that it's
we find this so bad. Like, look, with the gamer girl thing, we think that's gonna be horrible, but we would play it, right? To have that be on the channel, it'd be something funny. We would never fucking watch this and react to it on the channel ever. I would never fucking give this any view time. Zero.
I refuse
never.
to look it up. Yeah.
Kill does make a decent point. It's a French movie, and in French culture, they don't really see it in its sexual light.
Yeah.
Which
Look at this. Look at the French posters. Look at the French posters. It is a lot less sexual than the new posters that Netflix created.
Yep.
Yeah. The thing I was going to say about that is that in Europe, in general, it's really different. Like, Europe on TV, you could just show nudity. Like, it's not looked at that way. So I get it. It's a culture clash, right? But the point is, on American Netflix, the poster and synopsis they presented us, okay?
Was blatant pedophilia.
I looked at that and I seen 11-year-old girl twerking. Nope. Why would I go anywhere near that?
Nope. That's how you get on the list.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Full stop. I'm done. I shouldn't be anywhere near that.
I want to show you guys the difference between the Netflix poster and the French poster.
Yeah.
French poster's on the left, Netflix poster's on the right.
Oh yeah, come on, bro.
Yeah,
like, dude, come on. If
ridiculous.
If Netflix didn't see what was wrong with this picture, you're either some dude. I know I'm gonna delete it now because I don't want this here.
Yeah.
Yeah. FBI, open up.
When the French culture that is more accepting of this has a less sexual poster than what Netflix created for I guess
So here's the thing. All right, here's the thing then. If that's true, you could say the movie doesn't take that kind of sexual approach, right?
Yes.
Let's say we haven't seen the movie. This is hypothetical.
Netflix is still a piece of shit.
All right. Because we see that the French poster is way less sexual, we can assume that maybe it's not as sexual as we think it is, right?
Yeah.
Then you look at the poster that Netflix put together. How come the Americans made it so sexual?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a problem.
Netflix is a piece of shit.
It doesn't matter what the movie is about anymore because Netflix is legitimately catering to pedophiles and people who are into that kind of stuff. It's like what?
Yeah.
I don't understand how you could not understand why. Like, I would get mad at that.
Yo, Kill. Even though you just said age of consent, it's France. In France is 15.
You're 11.
The girl's 11. So it still does not
and
apply.
11 years.
Like people are like, oh, that's an actor. The actor is 11 as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there's always like things like, oh, Tom Holland, who plays a high school person, is like actually like, I don't know, 25, 26.
Bro, did you never see Grease? Grease takes place in high school and everybody's like 35.
Yeah.
Yeah. People downgrade their age all the time for like acting roles, but this was legitimately played by an 11-year-old girl.
Yep.
Oh yeah, no, it's fucked up. Well, that's all I'm saying. Like at the very least, like when we were looking at the poster thing, at the very least, you have to assume that Netflix is trying to make it sexual.
Yep.
Yeah, they are. They're trying to appeal to an audience of.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. 11 is fifth grader, for fuck's sake. What's wrong with Netflix? That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
I don't care what the movie is about anymore because of the way you presented it to me. Whether I'm right or wrong is irrelevant now about what it is because you tried to make it sexual.
Yep.
I don't.
The movie's not like sexual. It doesn't matter. You made the poster sexual.
I don't get why reading that. Looking at that and reading it would not. And the first thing they did was they changed the description like the day after.
Yeah.
They said, "Oh, we're deeply sorry for the poster and description, and we've changed it and removed and blah 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 blah." It doesn't matter.
Who greenlit it in the first place? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Who looked at that and said, "Yeah, this is good," and fucking decided to hit upload? Like, come on.
A pedophile. The pedophile did. They're like, "Ooh, perfect."
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Low key fucking signal to all your fucking pedo friends. Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right.
It's disgusting.
This is why I don't want kids.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah. I would in the future I'd love to have a family, but if this is how the world is, or if it's worse than this in the future, I will never have kids.
Yeah, you'd feel guilty about bringing a life into this, right?
Like I would never have have a kid like as of my own DNA or whatnot. But I would adopt, but I would never like bring another human being into this world because, especially if they're dude, it's just disgusting.
Kill. Sadly, this is the last topic of the day.
Yeah, you missed it, bro.
Is chat on?
Yeah, live chat is on.
That's one thing Carissa was saying that I think we glossed over. She was saying how they've been easing the pedophilia thing into media for years.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
Yeah.
Hollywood's got some issues.
Do we have anything else to add to that? Other than Netflix is a piece of shit.
Fucking Netflix. That's it. I'm pretty sure we covered everything. I'm losing my voice. You hear me?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
We have. There was a lot of news this week. A lot of different things to cover.
Rip Inter's chances at the Europa League.
Yeah.
What happened?
Rip Inter.
Rip Inter.
We said fuck you Barcelona, and now we're saying
fuck
you.
I have to bring it up. I have to have redemption.
We made it to a final. Just saying, we made it to a final of something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is, and Juve's training for the new season. So
PSG lost. That's one good thing.
They released Higuain. Juve.
Oh, did they? Good. Higuain's overrated. I do not like that guy.
They didn't even sell him. They just released him.
Good. He's so overrated.
Yeah, he is. He definitely is.
He cost Messi a Copa America, and he cost them the World Cup. That guy's can go disappear. I don't care.
Yep, he's overrated.
Yeah, he's trash. Leave.
It made me laugh so hard that they didn't even bother trying to sell him. They were just like, "Get the fuck out! You're fired."
All right. So with all that covered, guys, thank you for stopping by.
We're frozen.
Oh, you're frozen? What?
Oh no!
Oh no! I think I'm frozen again.
Yeah. It's just Max. Max's internet is trash.
No. Biscuit froze too.
No, I'm back.
There we go. We're good.
But you were frozen for like
all right.
15
seconds. So with that, everybody, thank you for coming by. Make sure you leave a like and share it if you want to see more. we will be doing this every week on Monday at 8 p.m. Around that area, depending on when Biscuit gets his food. Because what was it, DoorDash?
No, I actually called up the Chinese restaurant.
Fuck the Chinese restaurant.
I did it the old school way.
Thank you guys for coming by. Catch us next time. And without further ado, Biscuit, take it away.
I'll take it.